Hey guys, happy hashtag let's get Shenmue 4 day. This is Saturday, the 4th of July, Independence Day over in America. So happy Independence Day to all of our American friends. We'll dive into the news section very shortly. We are back. Just a small technical issue. For some reason, the microphone wasn't getting picked up. No idea why, but a quick restart and it seems to have at least fixed things as they were. Now, before we dive into the stream, I just want to talk about something, I guess, that's been in the news very recently, and that is Sony. We all know where this is going. They're going to give up physical media, and frankly, I'm not happy about it, and many people out there are not happy about it. So, just a quick note to everybody, keep pushing the message that this is not acceptable. They shouldn't bin off physical media. Ownership is massively important. Digital's great, but you don't own anything. It's not like on PC where you've got Steam, GOG, where you can do what you want, basically. It's not that on PlayStation. So keep the fight going on that side of things, because ultimately what Sony doing is absolutely disgraceful. And frankly, they shouldn't be allowed to do it. But we are where we are. Keep pushing. I don't think they expected the level of crap they've got. But I just wanted to note that here in sort of big widescreen before we dive into the news section, say hello to everybody. So let's dive in properly now into our Shenmue type news and go and check in and see how everybody is doing. So first and foremost, let's see who we've got over on in chat, and then we'll start off with the news. And it is me on my own again tonight. James does send his apologies. He was going to stream, but things just haven't lined up. So we're going to work something out around there. So let's see who's in. I can see Reynolds is in. Sean Hastings is in. I can see Miro4400 is in. Welcome in. Not a name I've seen before, I don't think. So welcome. Shenmue Village is in. I see Vivi is in. I can see Hermit's in over on Twitch. Welcome, Hermit. Good to see you. Then going down bit further, Faraway Gaming is in. Superb, good to see you as always. Shenmue Park is in. Silver Wyvern is in. GG162 is in as normal. Superb. Asmo RL is in. Talking about Jade Empire, banging game. If you haven't played that, go and play that already. It's old though, like bit of a throwback there. Peter Wilson is in. Good to see you. Dear Sir Madam, would like Shenmue 4 to come out. Thanks in advance. Yes, absolutely. Hopefully they listen to that message. That would be superb. Natalie Alicia Norman is in. Good to see you. Welcome in. Coming a bit further down. Make sure I haven't missed anybody, because we don't want to miss people here. I've answered that. It is a solo stream. I did have to restart the stream. Miraglyph is in. Good to see you. Welcome in. Rhino's in. Cherry Tomato 500 is in as well. Good to see you. And I can see a few of you. Dan Fish, good to see you in. Ginger Tornado 444, welcome back. Silver Wyvern 8971, good to see you as always. Metal Cave Video, love that name. Nick Hughes, good to see you as well. Haven't seen you around Discord for a while. Hope you're doing all well, my friend. Hope everything's okay. SXS1524 is in as well. Good to see you. And then Andrew Schmitz 9756. Welcome in as always. You promised to be on best behaviour for Clunky in his absence. Okay, we'll see how long that lasts, shall we? Also, yeah, they are. Don't get me started on the Sony stuff. I just wanted to say something because it's in the news, and frankly, I'm annoyed about it. Many people are annoyed about it. And that's it. Out of interest, can you hear my air conditioner behind me? Because if you can, I will turn it off. Because it's hot as hell in this office. If you can hear it, I will turn it off. So I think there's probably a hum in the background of it. And I forgot I had it on until I was looking. I was like, oh yeah, crap, my aircon's on. Is it? Can you hear it? Because if you can, and it's sort of going over me, I'll turn it off. But one thing I do have with me, while someone answers me, I have some Crystal Head. Love it. Love it. It's good stuff. Right, I'll turn that off just in case. Keep the aircon on, no problem. No background noise. Okay, I'll turn it back on then. If it's not causing any interference. I'm quite surprised. It's loud as hell. Brilliant. Okay, superb. Right, I'll turn that back on in a minute then. We'll see how the room goes anyway. I'm quite surprised. I thought you'd be able to hear it, but maybe that's just in here. Right, let's go through some Shenmue news very quickly. Then we're going to start by diving into some Shenmue 2 on Dreamcast and pick up from where we were. So, in no particular order, the first bit of news we've got here is that we've now got a Shenmue 2 Italian patch in the works. So this is on the PC version of Shenmue 2. So back in the 2018 releases, lots of patches came out, and this is a language patch being put together at the moment by YS Italia. They are hoping to give Italian fans access to an accurate translation of the speech subtitles within the game. They do note they are using AI initially to speed things up and then checking everything by hand. So taking AI out of it for a minute, I think this patch is a good thing, widening Shenmue out to more people. There is a work in progress version. I think it's 0.2 is the version at the moment, so it's definitely not finished by any imagination. But again, worth noting, you've got the download link and you've got the topic that was on Reddit. So that's the first bit of news. Next bit of news, just a reminder, Shenmue Figgy's Wave 3 poll is live. It was put live last month. I'm going to be closing it in a week or two. If you haven't voted already, please go ahead and do. The top one, the one who's winning, is well out in front. Second probably isn't going to change. 3 and 4 are going to be interchangeable with about 3 or 4 different other characters. So there is an opportunity that if you haven't voted, get voting, because you may have a big influence on the characters that could be in a Wave 3. Wave 2 is in process, it's being made at the moment. I have seen the designs for it and they look brilliant. I will say that right now. But there we are. So if you want to have a quick look, here is the link. I'm going to pop it in the description. And honestly, it is nice and easy to kick through. There we are. Then just a brief update on the Shenmue 3 VR mod, which is being worked on by Tensei right now. It's great. I've tried it out. A video's coming out next week on it. He is working on version, I think 1.2 or something. I can't remember, or version 2, I think it is what he said to me. So he's looking at the mini games and making those interactive with VR as well. So that's being put together. I've tested some of it out. I need to test more of it out. So make sure you check that out when you get the opportunity, if you've got the access to VR. This is done through Steam. It's the PC version. So if you've got a Meta Quest or something like that, you can absolutely go and use that. And then the last bit I'm going to mention is the Shenmue 4 crowdfunding survey. Again, I'm going to close this in about a week or two's time. So if you haven't voted in that as well, then make sure you go and contribute to this survey as well, because what I will be doing is running a sort of infomercial around what's come out of it, the statistics and things, and passing those on to the powers that be, shall we say, with the hope somewhere along the lines that it makes a difference, but who knows in that point of time. Also, just as a note, the Switch poll that we did a few months ago, the results of that are going to be coming out in the next few weeks as well. So keep your eyes out for that. There will be a nice little infomercial on that as well coming around that'll hopefully give you some idea. Hey, Anadale, welcome to see you. Good to see you as well. So that is all the Shenmue news. Not loads. A couple of bits in terms of content. James and I have recorded a podcast. We're going to be editing that soon. We're looking at the Shenmue Passport. And there's a big Super Pass update coming. So it sort of comes together quite nicely. So that's there. You would have seen in the pre-roll that I've got... there's a video there coming up talking about the Kikizo article. Shenmue 3 is ready for next gen. So that is in process at the moment. I did the recording for that this afternoon, so I'm going to edit that video over the next week or so, and that will be coming out probably towards the end of the month, so make sure you check that out when that's there. And also, you've probably seen a lot of Virtua Fighter content from me. Obviously, Crossroads is looking brilliant. I'm a massive Virtua Fighter fan, and I've been putting out some Virtua Fighter content, so if you want to diverge a little bit from Shenmue and go into your Virtua Fighter, then there's a few videos there, hopefully to give you a little bit of a rundown of what Virtua Fighter is, the lore around it, and also every single release in terms of a timeline. That video took me ages to edit and put together, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Right, let's get this Dreamcast running and let's make a start on some good old Shenmue 2. Now let's get my, where's my flipping Elgato when you need it? There we go. And let's see how they end up. Okay, I'm going to turn the aircon on. Let me know how this goes, because obviously if it is coming through, like I say, I'm genuinely surprised it didn't. Oh, that's lovely. Right. Where did I get my Dreamcast modded? It bought the GDMU directly from the guy. I can't remember his name now. I'd have to find the link. But I bought the GDMU and did it myself. Honestly, it's an easy mod. You can watch a YouTube video. There's no soldering involved. It's a couple of screws. You pop out the disk drive, slot this in, done. Honestly, it was really, really easy. Really, really impressive, actually. And it's great. I love having one of these. The only downfall with the official, I say official GDMU in inverted commas, the official GDMU is that apparently would only take certain capacity SD cards. I think other ones take bigger ones. I haven't tried it with bigger one yet. I need to. So again, guys, the aircon's back on. Can you hear it at all? And is it interfering with me? Because I don't want it to. I can sort of deal with the heat a little bit, but it's good to know if it is roasting in here and the aircon is on that I can put it on and not die. I have to say, I like the old Dreamcast. It's been really nostalgic playing this on Dreamcast again. You should get an ODE for the Dreamcast GG. It's worth every penny. It really, really is. And for my Saturn, actually, I've got a Saru, which is you can't see my Saturn behind me up in the depths of my shelving unit, but I've got a Saru, which is also highly recommended. I do agree, Renners. It doesn't see the end of the Shenmue series. I do agree with you. I am a little concerned, but I think if anything, it might encourage a few people, given that actually whenever Virtua Fighter Crossroads is mentioned, everybody starts talking about Shenmue, and that's outside the hardcore community. Oh, excuse me. Which is only going to be a positive. There's a lot of closet Shenmue fans. Game audio, guys. How is it? Does it need to go up or down? Let me know. Hey, Robert Kanatsky 973. So that was your first two. So we have got Seek Manmo. Sounds fine, thank you. Lovely. Let me know if it needs to go up or down anyway. And you might see my money there. So before the stream, I was safe scumming and getting some money, so we don't have to worry about it for the rest of it. So we can spend our money, do what we want, have a nice chill stream, and you don't have to see me getting angry and upset. Which nobody wants. Now it's not open yet, so we can't get down there. We are going to have a setting the right time. I have to do it. One day I am going to get a battery for it and deal with it, but I just never got around to it. Good, I have a map already. Right, so we're going to start off with a bit of arcading because we have to. It's rude not to. Do you think there'll be any Shenmue crossover in VF? I would hope so. I would really hope so. It'd be mad not to, given that everybody's making Shenmue mentions positively, as Village is saying there. I think skins are easy. Rio, Landy would be in there. I mean, the last trailer, the guy's Landy. His movements, everything's Landy. Lao, yeah, stunning. Like, brilliant. For the record, I think it's Leifei or Leifei, depending on how you pronounce it. I got corrected in one of the videos, so I'm going to say both in the hope I get one of them right. Excuse me. Right. Let's see how we get on. Get out my way. Excuse me, get out the way. I'm trying to enter the arcade. Arsehole. We're going to go for some QTE title.
QTE title.
I do agree, Faraway, actually. I'm sure they said they would get the game out first and then worry about it. I think they can do it in terms of Easter eggs. You could have Rio's jacket lying around somewhere. That'd be lovely. You know, just a nice little Easter egg like that could work. And then, like I say, skins or download characters for the versus mode. That you don't need to worry about sort of the setting modern day then, do you? In my mind, anyway. On here. Yeah, I wish I could. In modern day Shenmue, you just punch him in the face. Would be nice. Now here's a fun question, not Shenmue related, but how many of you actually ordered GTA? Because I haven't. Maybe a younger WoW, yeah, that would work. That's a bit slow on me there, got away with that and that. That's terrible. Doing alright so far. Ooh, got away with that, press the wrong button. Feels so much snappier than the PC version. Oh, you unlocked the episode of the arcade, I bet that was fun. No disc, no service, yeah, agree. Ridiculous, absolute insanity. I think they think this is going to go away, and that's, you can't be doing that. It can't be going away. People need to mobilise behind something and push for it to basically not happen. I'm a physical collector of games. You can see behind me, I've got loads of stuff. I know some people are egotistical to have it, but I love it. I love collecting, putting games on a shelf, looking at them, looking at the history there. Like, I've got my stuff from my childhood in there. Like, it just has such meaning for us. Yeah, the team on GTA, there's all sorts of stuff flying around. I know they've unionised and kicked off quite a bit, and apparently there's crunch and all sorts going on, according to what's online. I hope there's not. I hope they're being treated properly.
Good. Second try. Ready, go.
We're doing okay.
Oh, good. Final try. Ready, go.
I think we've blown this a little bit.
No
Blown it.
good.
Actually, I'm getting cold and it's off.
Nice
Oh, that's
way.
better. Yeah, it does have chapters. Rockstar will be fine. They know what's going on. I think part of the reason they went first on this was to almost sort of test the waters in terms of the heat, and then Sony went on it.
1回5ドルか。
Oh, nice! You go to Tokyo. Or are you going to meet up with James at all, Rhino? Oh, I should have said we have trended. Forgot about to say that. 27 or 8 months in a row. I can't remember. My brain's knackered. I didn't put the reminders out until this morning because I was just running on it fumes a little bit.
かな。
Let's do a bit of dart playing and then we'll see where we're at. That's terrible.
当たった。
And then we might go and progress some story. Can't be bothered. Fourth skill Jim into doing karaoke. Good man.
いいぞ。
Well, he's done his various musical numbers on the podcast. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to do a bit of karaoke. Not that he's got a choice in the matter, because obviously he's not here, but...
当たった。
Ah, damn.
最後か。当たった。
Ah, do. Sod it. We're going to do some story. Not very
なく
good.
なったな。やめるか。
I do want to do Japan one day. Might be when the little one's a bit older. Your Dreamcast slow down there, superb. Right, let's go for a stroll about. So we're searching for Manmo. Cherry tomato, love it. Manmo, right. I agree, runners, actually. I think what people are potentially getting at is that Crossroads adventure mode is set in the modern day, so how would Rio fit in unless he's an older Rio, which I don't think you really want from a Shenmue fan's perspective. But I think absolutely in a versus mode, I don't see any problem with that, because that's not then like canon stuff, is it? You're just fighting each other. You can do what you like. Thanks, Faraway, appreciate it. To be fair, she's enjoying Shenmue as a series. I've dropped in when she was playing 2 a couple of nights ago and seemed to be enjoying it. Quite a lot of people watching as well, good few hundred, which is obviously far more popular than me. But yeah, she was it quiet in Metal Gear 4 or 5? My brain's not working. Metal Gear 5, and was in the 110 Industries game, Wanted Dead. Have I got a map? We have the map. Excellent. To be honest, I just like walking around Hong Kong in this game. Love it. There's something just nice about walking around. For anybody who's going to ask, no, I'm not going to do Fang Wei's birthday. I'm way too far out in terms of the month. It's January 13th on this game. Would be here for months trying to do that. We are going to talk to Yanmin though.
Kenmin-san.
Hey now, guy, welcome in. Yes.
わかりました。お願いします。嬉しいの。では参るぞ。
Metal Gear Solid. I couldn't remember. My memory's shocking at the moment. Oh, honestly, I haven't seen the comments in the VODs. I'll have to have a look. Hey, Strictly Sega Europe. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I imagine, is there a wise man kind of thing? Oh, it would work. I hope so. I hope it's translated. They normally do. Come on. Yeah. It's one thing I miss from the original game is actually the ability to sort of train a bit more on your own. But hey, just a little side point.
文部って名前がついた店を探してるんですが。
それなら大老街にたくさんあるぞ。
大老街ってどっちですか？
公園を出て
わかりました。
One day I'll do a 100% notebook run on these games. One day. That's my drink.
一本買ってみるか。
So we got enough money, we can do what we're
どれに
loaded.
するか。これか。おう。
Oh
当た
wow,
った
winner.
な。
Excellent.
中にあるのはこれが入ってたのか。もう一本。
Hey Sir Hulkalot, welcome. Bring out the shotty.
これか。
Got ourselves a loud toy now, which is very apt given the Virtual Fighter talk at the moment. I have to say, it does look good. Big fan of how that game is looking. I can see your point, Vivi. I actually thought Shenmue 3 training was alright as well. I quite enjoyed it. I thought 2 actually did it the worst, and 2's my favourite game. Like, out of all 3. 3 did a lot of things right. There's just a few things, big things that were an issue. But hey, that was Conversation for another day. Now here's a question. How many of you in here use the old Shenmue passport? I appreciate some of you wouldn't have had access to it, but I'm just interested to see how many of you used it back in the day, because James and I covered it in a podcast, and surprisingly it's quite in depth. Loads going on with it. Time does fly when it came out on Xbox. Man, I remember that, getting it.
この先が大老街か。
Yeah, Kikizo article was at the time it was a big deal, and I stand by it, and my video will go through why I think it had a lot of truth to it, but it was one of those that at the time was like hell yeah, and then obviously it didn't come to fruition. But I've got a video coming about all of that. I won't spoil it. Hey, Inflatable Kona, I'm playing Disc 2 and just got the Saw Handguard. Can't wait to hear that epic music again for the first time in years when Ryo finds a mirror in the Hazuki Dojo basement. Absolutely. Nahum, love the passport. I do, actually. I do agree, Sir Hulk, a lot that they didn't, obviously, they got rid of the grappling. It was a necessity because they did the motion capture in Wisenet offices. And the gear they had to hire to keep costs down was it couldn't handle throws, so they had to take it out. I agree with you. I think we'll get a physical because it'll be out in 2027.
そうですか。この辺で他に
そうでも通りお客様の多い
文部さ
出て左に文部館あ
わかりました。
Yeah, I agree. It was actually quite ahead of itself in some aspects, the passport, because it's almost like a guide. Like there was the hints from Nozomi, there was all sorts of things there that actually now sort of embedded into modern gaming and sort of integrated the things that we take for granted. It was a nice, interesting sort of throwback in that sense. I should have gone the other way to get the aeroplanes. I thought the mini games were fun, actually. I am sat there for ages playing. Oh, thank you, OT Gaming X over on Twitch for the resub. Much appreciated. I was obsessed with 1 Inch Punch. That was that's good fun. Quite addictive. I've walked into the wrong shop, not paying any attention to what I'm doing. Oh, I was looking for B strokes because I walked past it. I'm an idiot. Let's go in here. To be honest, it's not the end of the world if we have to.
いらっしゃいませ。係の者がご案内いたします。
I did you up, Vivi. I remember that. I never used it, but I remember. There's the Dreamcast slowdown.
もしかして私はそうですか。
Thank you, Rhino, for coming a member. 25 months. Damn, thank you very much. Runners, I think its execution, the story that mattered, was all at the end and not that well executed. They needed more around it. So it did move it on. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who hasn't played 3 here yet. But, oh, we're 1,000 posts over on X as well. Amazing. Mambo Temple. It's not the route I normally take. I normally go to collect antiques, but hey. I think the temple will be closed because I think we're too late. But if it is, that's fine. We'll kill some time.
この先は高架台か。
Yeah, the Fang stuff with the WoW and Time Bile, I completely relate to that wholeheartedly, Vivi. I completely agree. We got that scene under the tree, didn't we, where with Ryo thinking about his father, and I thought it was beautiful. if you're honest, Shenmue 4 before physical dies, I'd hope that was the case. Gameplay, yeah, it was solid. Yeah, I think I probably missed it, Cameron. And welcome, I didn't see you in or didn't shout you out earlier. Welcome in, Cameron. Yeah, sure, I must have just missed it. We won't get a Shenmue 4 on disc, which it does hurt, but it's like I say, it's not over yet. Not over yet, people. And all they have to do is just press a demo, call it Shenmue 4, press a demo, and then just release a new version later under the same SKU. Oh, that's better. Entire Rio's still searching. Let's go. Oh, I don't know if I've missed the Dreamcast slowdown or not. Oh, good, Cameron. Okay, yeah. Crappy news, obviously, from our friends at Sony. If I want to call them friends, I don't know. But yeah, not a great day for everybody. But what I have been pleased with is the pushback. I think people pushing back as hard as they have, it's only been a good thing. And I hope it continues, frankly. Possible I was viewing his character. Okay, yeah, we said that in the podcast. It was interesting. I think that's a remnant of it being split, and actually just reminded me of something about the passport I need to investigate, which I need to send an email off, actually. Something I need to do. If I get time after the stream, I might do it very quickly. See, Vivi, I think people will wait as well, because people aren't going to pay it, especially for digital. I could be wrong, however, but I'm not a fan of it, and I've got enough games in the backlog that I can wait. And the third-party stuff, I can probably just get it all on Steam anyway, or GOG anyway, so, like, I'll just carry on with PC.
文武病に行きたいんですが。
ほう。文武病に何をかな。
Brennan, how do you feel about that?
人を探しています。
I mean, Rio's years behind, so I think a year, 18 months would be okay if you're asking me. I don't know what people think,
ここからは
文武病、港南街、ここを出。
わかりました。
Get some other notes as well, which is always good. But he may never beat Landy. That's the other thing. He may never beat him. I mean, I think some people will be upset by that, but it's true. He may never beat him. God, the Dreamcast slowdown there. My word. Hey, prepping dinner. Good. Hope dinner was nice. Charging digital only capsule toys pretty soon. Yeah, I know. I had to do the whole Domino's pizza meme thing. That's why I did it, because I just thought, you know what, you got to go for this. I know. I agree with you. I'm not a fan of it all. Let's save this. See, I've got, yeah, like, I've seen people say that, Gigi, they're not going to get a PlayStation 5 or 6 because of what's going on. I've got to wait for the 8 o'clock, I think, then we can sleep. Actually, what time is it? Ah, damn it. 1 minute. We've got the 9 o'clock post over on X, which I need to put in the Discord, which actually is a good bit of timing anyway. And George has just put a nice post out saying he's working on RTP, so let's have a... I'll pop a little link in here for everybody to... That's not it. loading time. So that was from George a few minutes back. Nice new screenshot. Ah, there it is. Sorry, bear with me just while I sort something out. There we go. Yes, damn it, send. Ooh, there's a nice bit of work going. Love it. There's been some nice artworks actually today as well. I've not been with PlayStation since PS1 yet. There's a lot of people saying that. Look at us. 9420. Good to see you. Welcome in. A lot of love for the series. Yeah, there's tons of love for the series here. You are definitely in the right place for that. Oh, there's a lot of vodka at that bottom. Oh, that's blowing my head off a little bit. Oh well. This thread, I read somewhere there was supposed to be a whole playable section on a boat from Japan to Hong Kong with Scratch. Yes, that is absolutely true. So chapter 2, which would have had you fighting Chai, which is in the comics. It was scrapped, but they put it in the comic, which is available at the end of the Xbox version, if I remember rightly. Asma, I did buy the new Star Fox. It's good. Quite enjoy Star Fox. I got it for like £7 because I had a load of points at game collection, so I used all of them pretty much. That's me not being able to drive. How old is Akira in VF? That I don't remember. I want to say he's in his 20s. Uploaded your playthrough Shenmue 1 created in part 3. Shenmue 2 seems to be excellent. Somebody mentioned in the Discord, I can't remember who, about the dojo doing like a commentary playthrough of the Shenmue games, like outside of streams showing the secrets and stuff. And it is something I'd like to do, actually. If I can get the time to do it, I will. It's just having the time. Ginger Tornado just needs a well-timed push at the top of a very tall building. It's Landy, he'll survive. Now I like this, if it'll kick through in a minute. You get a little scene here with the aeroplane going over. Possibly, I'd have to look. I can't remember. I did the lore video and I can't remember for Virtual Fighter. How bad is that? Spent 30 to 40 hours in Bailu, Guilin Village before moving on. I love Bailu. I think it's brilliant. I've always wanted to do a podcast episode on cut content, chapter 2, buy shirts, etc. Do you know what? That's actually a good idea. Flipping. I think that's a brilliant idea, Dan. Do you want to message that to us so I don't forget it? Because I think that's really important. Yeah, camera, there's so much slow in this game. I forgot how bad it was. But hey, it was pushing the Dreamcast levels, wasn't it? No, I think it's a brilliant idea, Dan. I really do. Do you know what? I thought that as well about Guizhang flying over. Vivi, hopefully it's a nice introduction. The timeline one's about 40 minutes long. Ages to edit that. It took me 18 hours of work, like to get it all captured, sorted, edited, and the music and everything. I watched it forever to do that. Fucking ages. Really enjoyed making it. I quite like making those longer form videos like that. It's just having the time. I've got my Shenmue 1 top moments I've recorded it, I just haven't had time to edit it. It's been sat here for ages. I need to edit it and get it out. But content keeps going and going, stuff gets pushed all the time. But please enjoy the Virtua Fighter stuff. It's coming from a place of I love Virtua Fighter. It was amazing, especially on back on the Saturn for the first time. Amazing. Alright, let's get this in here. There's a lot of vodka in that. Holy Grails of Cup content. You talk about Mao Village and that as well. I'm glad people have enjoyed the Virtua Fighter videos. It's a bit of a risk going down that road on the Dojo channel, but I thought, you know what, it's something that I want to go for. It links, why not? And hopefully people enjoy it. So it's a new VF, more like Yakuza, or is it a fighter? It looks like a fighter with a story, if I'm honest. Strictly Sega Europe. It certainly sings to me that way. It's like everywhere in Hong Kong. Yeah, I know. Fluent Japanese. Yeah, it's I think Yu Suzuki said it's just a video game, so he didn't sort of make too much of it. Make a VF Dojo channel to bring in more fans who might come to Shenmue Dojo. I have debated it, but I haven't got the time to maintain 2 channels. Not really. Like, I've said this before, if I gave up the dojo and the content stuff, I wouldn't like set up a YouTube channel on my own, or certainly not interested at this point in time setting up a YouTube channel and just doing some other stuff. I'm just not bothered. I do it for this. I enjoy it for Shenmue and obviously now Virtua Fighter, but I wouldn't be bothered. There's a lot of vodka in this. Now, let's see how we go here. Oh, that's gonna put hairs on your chest. I actually think there's a little gap in the market for Virtua Fighter content. So some of the staff keep telling me anyway. I quite enjoy it. I enjoy putting it together. Let's get this away, get that away. Let's quickly do something while I'm here. Sorry, while it's loading. There's quite a few streams on tonight. Andy ACS is streaming Shenmue as well, so hopefully he drops in. We've got Cryptid Plays is playing Shenmue 2. There's a few people playing Shenmue tonight. Always good to see. The more the merrier. I love the wood, actual voodoo as you call it in the English version, I guess. I love it. I think it's nice. Camera, been a long time since I played VF. I went back into it actually after they announced Crossroads. I sort of dived back in, but because I was doing captures of the console versions, I was using emulators, so I was playing sort of all the other games. I was really interested. Actually, what I ought to do is probably gamble some more money at some point to buy some moves. I think oblique air kick from hand hoist stepping strike. Twin palm thrust, dragon spin, double storm kick. We might get those later. Might gamble a bit some money. Let's talk about this first. Welcome.
この辺で武術家を知りませんか？
武術家ならよく知っておる。どんな門派に？
いえ。
おお。
どなたか
ならば最賃外の公部館に行くとよか。
公部館あそこの
わしの
最賃外の。
Let's go. Sorry for the text is green. If I missed something, I probably wasn't paying a huge amount of attention. Do I still have a Saturn? Yes, I do. It's behind. I'll tell you what. I'll grab it for a minute. So, it's got a Saru in it, but this is my original Saturn from when I was a kid. Love it. The Saru's brilliant as well. So yes, I think Oblique Air Kick is the only one. Where we going? Green Market. Right, let's go. Let's get my head in the game. Come a bit further forward. There we go. I do still play the Saturn. I've got a Retro Tink, which I use to hook it up to my monitors. So I do play it now and again. It's easier to play on emulator, I'll be honest, but the emulators aren't always that stable. So it's quite nice to play it on like proper hardware because you know it's going to work. The disc drive still works. Apparently someone said to me years ago the disc drives on the Saturns aren't all that reliable. I've never had never had a problem with it, but Saturn 2. Hey Mexicano 21313, welcome, good to see you. Oh, the text above the Moose Scrolls. Okay, I'll have a look at that because I hadn't noticed. I'm sure Shenmue Park would have noticed that potentially. Trial to Saturn broke the disc drive when. Okay, so I'm not talking complete shit. Someone did tell me that. There you go. I'm surprised mine hasn't. I vaguely remember the conversation where he was like, I'm surprised it's still working. So I bought Panzer Dragon 2 off of him. I think I went for like 20 quid. Yeah, I've gone through a few Dreamcasts. This is my third one. Hey, Johnny Wolfhart, welcome. Dreamcast with 8 GDMU, DC Digital Internal HDMI mod. It's the best solution, I think. I would have got it, but it was so expensive that I just thought I'll get what have I got? I've got a Ronin. Bear How Bros Ronin. It's great, works brilliant. And it upscales nicely. I can put it through my my capture card. It all works lovely. Play on the original hardware when you use Saru or mode. Yeah, the C drives just way over time. Yeah, they do. Mine surprisingly still going, and that was abused. That console, absolutely royally abused. Crockbone bastard. Bloody croc.
どういうことですか？
栄光街に武術を見せ物にする大
道芸人。
昔破門したわしの弟子でな。あいつが道を誤ったのもすべて自分の。
大道芸人のことなんですが。
昔。破門したわしの弟子でな。
Joe, I was going to get Croc, the new re-release. I never got round to it. I liked Croc. I had like a demo on PC and quite enjoyed playing it. One more thing. That's why I'm talking to this guy. I know you can't go any further.
Yeah.
Let's carry on. Did the PS5 physical ever get a UK EU release? Desperate for a decent 3D platform on the Saturn. Yeah. Bug was okay, actually. Bug and Bug 2. Maybe they did just appeal to my sense of humour a little bit with his little quips, but I didn't mind Bug, but that's not really a proper 3D platformer, is it? You sort of got to talk about it and think about it. Clockwork Knight, again, wasn't a 3D platformer. It was a good game. Preferred the second one. There's someone in the VF videos chatting Saturn with me actually. I know it gets used to get a bad rap at least for its 3D capabilities, but man, Virtua Fighter 2, stunner, absolutely stunning how they got that working. In the right hands, the Saturn was a beast, absolute beast. Oh yeah, okay. Croc started a Yoshi tech demo. The developers showed to Nintendo they had no interest. I didn't know that. Vivi. Not that I know how to order from a weird USA site. Okay. I do remember it coming out because I was hoping it would come this way, but... I get it digitally, I get it on Steam. Well, sure, but I love Burning Range. Burning Range, banging. Someone's remaking it in Unreal, I think. Remember Sonic Jam? I was in love with that 3D world. Yeah, that was really good. Apparently that was one game. It's a bit like Shenmue. What was it? Never heard that before. But to be fair. Why is Rio's mother never mentioned? Not even a picture of the family altar. My theory is a canon status is actually his mum. My figures haven't mentioned dated her in Shenmue 3 joke. No. She is mentioned in 3 with the Ema at the temple in Bailu. Question: the AM by the clock, was that in the Xbox 1 and 2 release? I don't believe I've seen that on the screen before. I don't know, actually. I don't know if Shenmue Park's still in. They might be able to say, or Vivi or somebody might be able to confirm. I can't remember. That's a very good question. Do I think Shiello's journey will be in Crossroads? I think he will start off as a bit of a ruffian, do some MMA fights, background fighting, meet Pi, go under a training arc, and it sort of evolve into something wider, in my opinion. I don't quite know where it will go, but that's a broad picture. Strictly Sega Europe. Last year I played Sega Rally every day for 3 months. I get it now. It made me my favourite game for the Saturn. I think Sega Rally is my favourite Saturn game. That game is fantastic. So good. Amazing game. Plays differently to the arcade port, but so bloody good. Sonic Jam, amazing. And I think had Sega thought about it, they could have done a proper 3D Sonic on the Saturn. They just never did it, and all the internal issues. Burning Range deserve better, yeah. As most Sega are so good franchise, the fact there's no modern way to play Skies of Arcadia is criminal. I agree. I read somewhere Sega was apparently doing a handheld. Am I making up some crap about that? I'm sure I read something like that somewhere. How are we getting on time-wise? Oh, we've got a while. Yeah, excellent. I love this character. When I first played Shenmue 2, I thought it was incredibly detailed character design for such a short period. I agree, Johnny. I think, yeah, and it was quite nice in the anime. He got a bit more. If they ported Skies of Arcadia, it would be a day one purchase. I think a lot of people will. I think Skies is sort of one of those games now, sort of in that Shenmue type, come on, just do it sort of thing. Sonic 3D Blast. I didn't mind 3D Blast, actually. I thought it was good. I got the Mega Drive version as well. Decent. Skies of Arcadia for Nintendo, GameCube, on Switch 2 needs to happen. Yes, I agree. Obviously, yeah, Conker's getting a bit stuffy in here. Although I admit Sonic 3D Blast, it did have a nice vibe to it. It's interesting, the special stages on the Mega Drive are so easy, but on the Saturn are way harder. I actually thought it looked alright on the Mega Drive. Skies has insane. I think it could work, Skies, in this day and age.
Yeah.
Sega are making a handheld console, I'm getting it. Virtua Racing, banging. I didn't get it at the time when it was out because it was so expensive. It was like 80 quid in the UK or something silly. But I got it years later. How that? I know it had the extra boost in the cart, but amazing game. And without that, we didn't get Virtual Fighter. Although Virtual Racing was not the first 3D racer, believe it or not. There was a few before it. But it was the one that sort of popularised things. Daniel Cross 7507. First off, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. When we hear about a release date for Shenmue 3 and how it's been a while, will it still be this year? I still believe it will be this year. We're putting on some gentle pressure where we can. Which is to see how we get on. Hey Clunky, how you doing, my friend? You still at work? Oh, it sucks, man. I hope you're doing well. 1.1k posts now on the trend for Shenmue Day over on X. Thank you everybody for participating in that. Superb. I remember when I first saw Sonic 3 in my local game store, dude wants 70 quid for it. I bought Gashi Twins instead. Man, that's it was only 50 quid over here. Why do they want that much money? That's insane. Console market's too crazy in such a transitional phase. Bad time for Sega getting. Depends what they're doing. If they're using old parts, oh god, I can't drive Rio. It might be a bit cheaper. I mean, like a fully fledged, like proper console, they can't afford to do it. It'd be mad, like for them to do it now. I completely agree with you, but to do it. To do it eventually, I don't think would be a bad thing. I'm just going on a random walk. Don't know why I've gone this way. Whereas, never mind. Buying my maps. It's scaling up the production and also the cost of bits these days, which is insane. Let's not beat around the bush. Like, the parts these days are insanely expensive. I don't know whether they could do it, but if they turned up and said, well, we've got physical console discs, all the Sega classics, Shenmue 4, I know, Sega Rally 4, Virtual Cop 4, Skies 2, or Remake, you know, those sorts of things, I think you'd go mad. I think it'd be absolute, it'd do gangbusters, I think. .2D cartridge-based handhelds, which I think you can do on fairly cheap bits. I just don't. Apparently, they're not a retro company. That's what they said, but we'll see. I'm hoping I cheekily am trying to get sort of in with Sega in terms of their press stuff. I want to see them at Gamescom, like in the business section. I'd love to talk to them about VF. We'll see. They did accept us to the press list, though, on Sega's press list, which was cool. Burning Rangers 2. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they could release a bunch of old. I'd buy it. Handheld Sega system. All over it. All over it. Take my money. Take it now. I do ask, but I checked the Xbox release, and the AM and PM is in the middle of the clock rather than the outside like it is in the age. Ah, okay, thank you. I didn't know that. Did not know that. Oh god, this aircon is amazing. I know we've got some hot weather. I'm so glad I bought this unit in here. God, it's awful trying to record videos though, and I didn't realise it's not really coming through. VGP TAD, I'd start as a small budget device, HD Dreamcast level or something, less RAM needed. Agreed. And is that TAD from the Discord? Just to double check, I don't want to get people confused. Tornado 4 Rangers still. Okay, I like that. It's very good. Zonko story is a little nice little addition. It's like how the player acts. It's an interaction between the two. Yeah, I did. Got to call it the game call.
あったのかね、商船に。
はい。
我会の一時破るとも極口を離れず剣手を離れずあいつね
その手紙は
Dreamcast bit. Good Tad. Good to see you, my friend.
カ
Hope
イ
you.
トは
hope
武
you're
徳の
doing
一つ
well.
じゃおごり高ぶることなく己を律しむやみに憲法を
Just
使
doing
わ
a
ず
little bit quietly
偉大に
tweeting in the
技を
background.
見せず
Yeah, I agree. Saying
Butoku no
strictly
hitotsu.
saying Europe getting all of this in
Kai.
one place running was. I mean, you had to slow down, but it did look great.
極口を離れず剣手を離れずとは
歌を愛する者が常に曲を口ずさむように憲法家は常に心を剣に置き修練に励むという意味じゃ
じゃあ宗泉さんは
武徳の会を破り大道芸人に身を落とそうとも
Good, good, good.
自分はまだ剣の道を捨ててはおらんそう告げておるのだ
Oh, I
そ
love
う
that
せ
band.
んよ未だ剣の道を行く
Yeah, it's getting hot next week. Cameron, we bought ours. We bought a few units when my wife was pregnant. And honestly, it was the best investment we'd made. What the heck is my phone doing? Not charging properly. So much nostalgia at the moment for the 90s, Y2K, even with Gen Z, who never experienced it, but companies just... Yeah, they don't... They just... Not bothered, are they? Oh, there we go. Well, sound then. Actually, no, we're going to get ourselves a notebook entry. Just re-release the Dreamcast. At the Hyde Park this weekend, British Summertime Fest, Anthem of 12 Hours got cooked. Yeah, I bet that was
他に
hot.
武徳を知ってそうな方
Our
を
little
ご存
ones.
知ないですか
Not a fan of the heat. I'm not a fan of the heat.
ケンミンさん
対局
This office gets
どこに行
so
けば
hot.
会えます
Without the aircon, it'd be
温暖街
awful.
の特報公園
Absolutely
わ
awful.
かりました
We are planning on having building work done soon to put another office on the house. So I'm hoping we can get aircon built into it, because whoever has that bit, me or my wife, it's going to be ridiculous. Let's carry on. Let's have a look, see what we're doing here. So I think like vinyl are selling quite well again, and CDs are. I've read somewhere.
聞きたいことが
話は
What?
後じゃまずは手あどれだけく
I need to sort the moves out. I keep forgetting. I want to sort his moves out because obviously they change them, don't they? In when you get the film and digital cameras are everywhere too. So I've got I say a friend, like probably an acquaintance, who's got like one of those old school Polaroids and like an old school like camera. We have to like take the film to a shop to get it developed. And seeing those photos in like low res is mad. Hey Daniel Leishman, 3231, welcome. Gotta love the Shenmue soundtrack, absolutely
相手の
superb
勢いに合わ
soundtrack.
せ自分も倒れ
Right
つ
with
つ
vinyls, you
巻
can
き込ん
get
で
bad
投げます
pressing, this is true. Not that I'm an expert on vinyl, but I've heard that. The only vinyl stuff I own is for Shenmue. I think my dad's got a load of old vinyl knocking around somewhere. Some of it's probably worth money.
なかなか鋭いな
今の技は
太極拳の賞金だという技じゃ
Is it ever going to happen? GTA 6 is airing in the corner, but doesn't connect me personally like Shenmue 4. I agree. It'll happen. I'm sure it can happen.
な
I
ぜ
wonder
じゃ
why does Shenmue Online
当
release
李翔という
some...
人に
Well, because it
会う
makes
ため
sense to save some money. Absolutely save some money. And actually, in the video I've just recorded, there's a little talk about reuse of the assets for online and Shenmue 2 and all of that. Actually, it just makes sense. It saves money, time, effort.
ぜひ。
よく見ておれ。
I thought it was a nice touch, Rio showing a move and then Jiamin showing the iron palm.
腕と足に同時に力を込めて打ち出す。さあ、この賞金打を火炎樹に打ち込むんじゃ。
It's quite nice to put Shenmue music in the background, working actually now and again. I'm having to sort of concentrate. It's quite nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. It appears on our friendly. I don't know if you can see that particularly well, but you can see it comes on the old VMU. Look at that. I love
地
that.
面を覆うくらい葉を落とせるようになったら武徳を教えようかの。
地面を覆うくらい。
よいか、武徳に至るには1にクンフ、2にクンフ、3子がなくて5に。
わかりました。
There's loads of music they could reuse for Shenmue 4. Loads of it, not just from online, I think from stuff they haven't even showed us yet, frankly. I reckon fans would make loads of Shenmue music if they were asked to for Shenmue 4 and do it for free and save a lot of money. Is Figgy's going to give Shenmue one of those fancy backgrounds that only a select few? I don't know. I've got the impression they were thinking about it, but I don't know. I'd buy it in an instant. It looks really good. Just for those of you on, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see the level meter building up there as I do it.
つかめてきたぞ。
So fun. This is also a good way to end a speed run. This is if you don't get this down quick.
動きが硬いの。もっと肩の力を抜くんじゃ。
ああ、はい。こう。
Got a little way to go yet. You know, yeah, the Shenmue 2 soundtrack is outstanding. It is superb. There we go. We're moving this forward now. Gem was so iconic back in the day. Love trying to impress me with my lack of stiffness. Yes. Hey, Stuart. C4, welcome. About halfway through.
わかりました。よし、掴んだぞ。
Love it when you get like a good one like that and it absolutely loves it.
なかなか様になってきたの。
だい
Looking
ぶ
good.
掴めてきました。
You are getting it.
いい感触だ。
Not at all. Not at all. More than happy to. I try and reply to as many of the comments as I can in the chat when I'm streaming. Can't get to them all, but I certainly try.
まだいけそうだな。
Because it's quite a nice group. Yeah, not loads. I say not loads. A good group of people here. It means I can follow it. I can reply. Yeah, it's nice. I love hitting on the red dot. It can't. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's proper satisfying. I think.
Cool.
One more, I think, will do it. Like a proper one. There we go. What Gemman does here is just pure kung fu move. It's brilliant though.
筋がいいの。わしの目に狂いはない。
約束です。武徳を。
常に怠ることなく日々修練を積み重ねていく。それが武徳の一つ。こうじゃ。
武徳の一つ。こう。
This is amazing. Love this bit. Thank you, John D. the Fab, for the subscription over on, I think, on Twitch. Welcome to the channel as well. Thank you so much. I will double check the feed when it comes through properly for me.
ケンミンさん、どうしたんじゃ少年。
すいません。他に武徳。
そう。おお、そうじゃ。
ねえ、そこの修繕先生には会いました。
Listen to what ain't got.
他に武徳を知って。
Love it. Well played.
伏線が。
Ah, yes, the Bible shop.
醤油って人の店。伏線街。
大老街二股の。
ありがとうございます。
One of my favourite aspects of Shenmue 2 is the time and dedication the game gives to real learning from martial arts. It's like, yes, I agree. And actually, I thought the anime, in fairness to it, did that quite well with the Wood. I know the anime sped through Bailu Guilin, but actually it did, I felt, did this bit of the game real justice. I thought it was brilliant. An episode per Wood was brilliant. And it flowed beautifully. See what's around now. However, one track in this version of the game is the Asian restaurant, the Moose Scroll menu. I just love that track. I miss it so much. Yeah, that's true actually. Right, hang on. No, I've gone backwards. Idiot. I forgot about that. Okay. Right, let's have a look at the moves because you just reminded me that I haven't actually done anything. Yeah. Quite a nice little bit of music, I think. That's quite epic. I think it has, Sean. I mean, we did what we could, but that's not to say nothing's happened behind the scenes. We just haven't been told about it. Why did Rio abandon the cat? I don't know. You have to ask him. Stab armor. Trample kick. Hell no. We want crescent kick. Swallow dive. Side reaper kick. Nah, swallow dive. Crawl cyclone. Mud spider. I mean, mud spider looks more epic, but crawl cyclone's better. Thunder kick. Surprise slash. Arm break fire. Absolutely badass. He knocks him into a flipping armbar and just takes him out. Right, lovely. Let's carry on. Where are we going? Right, we're going to go over to Lucky Charm. That's a bum about the fact we can't. Yeah, it's a shame. Check out all the inputs from Shenmue 1. You have much more keys and some fight from the original game competitive. Yeah, I don't know why they narrowed it down. It's something I don't think it's ever actually been asked. Yeah, no machine gun fist yet. You have to get it later on. I won't be getting to the cinema anytime soon, put it that way. I would have heard Supergirl is good. To be honest, know nothing about it. Well, I can't. Oh, there we go. Now, how many of you here failed this for the first time? Because I sure as hell did.
ここが長湯って人の店か。
I'm just going to save it because you never know. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't sort that out. Seems a bit mental that they didn't, but hey, we are where we are. At least there's patches, certainly on PC.
すいません。長優さんですか？
何か用かい？
武徳について聞きたいんです。
武徳？あんた武術家なのか？
はい。
そうかい。まあそこにかけな。教えるついでにあんたの髪も整えてやろう。武徳は憲法家にとって必要なものだ。武徳を備えぬ憲法家は人に恨まれ、暗殺されることもしばしば。そういう憲法家はほとんどが無謀だ。
It's very true. I've never come across one since.
例えば茶を飲んでいる時とか。
Yeah, absolutely. And everybody did it. Oh, no.
いいか。何があっても動くんじゃないぞ。
Such a ballsy move for me, you know. Why, you know? But it's brilliant.
若いのに肝が座っているな。
So funny, yeah, and he gets quite shitty with you as well when you fail for the first time. Oh, get out!
常に動じることなく、肝を据えて冷静に正しく判断すること。それが武徳の一つ、単だ。
Press it. That's too late.
動じることなく、肝を据えて冷静に正しく判断すること。
Because you're reading an email from Secret Lab, one of my armrests wearing out, and I've asked if they can replace it. They said yes, which I'm quite happy about. So I need to.
他に武術。
裁縫、あそこは古いろんなあそこの。
And I quite like this sort of tells you what you need to do next as well. It's that's quite a modern gaming thing to do. Go to Bloom Taylor. So we're going in or out of there. We're going in. Oh my word! I also failed. There's more down. Oh, okay, brilliant. More down once.
はい、何でしょう。武術家を探してるんですが。
Brilliant.
武術家？こちらのお店なら詳しいと、長優さんから伺いまして。はあ。どなたか最近が。ええ。特報校。ええ。あの人。江南街の恩田楼にお住まいの慶香さんって太極拳の。江南街、わかりました。武術家、慶香さん、恩田楼に。そうですか。
I wouldn't say beats by you easily. Actually, the fight where I remember doing it the first time was pretty tough. You had to think about it a bit more. We'll go this way. Don't get told what to do next. There's insane hidden quests. Yeah, that's the thing with Shenmue. There's so much hidden stuff that you can miss, and that's part of the beauty. I'm sure there's stuff in this game that people haven't discovered even now. I remember when they discovered the whole Nozomi can fight with you in the park in Shenmue 1. If you have the cat to a certain level, you do certain button inputs with a certain amount of frame time. And also you've got the Dragon Punch in there from Street Fighter and the QTE against Goro as well. There's so much stuff in here that beggars belief actually how much is in here that has been hidden and probably hasn't been found yet. It's crazy. Shenmue 2 I did not know about until I looked online. Well, it is a funny story, Ren. As I played Shenmue 1, obviously, around when it came out, I got it for my birthday, and played it, and got to the end, and I was like, is that it? there's not more, and then obviously found out there was Shenmue 2. Like, but what I love about Shenmue is, as unlike most adventure games, the game being absolutely arse, and you rarely get stuck in moments of not having the right item and doing this. Yeah, it guides you quite well. It's like they've thought of almost everything. I guess it's a symptom of the budget, isn't it, and the time they spent on the game itself. God, there's a lot of vodka in that. Whoa. God, it's definitely put hairs on my chest, that one. Oof. Right, let's go kick some ass. With some Dreamcast slowdown.
あんたたちもしつこいね。あたしゃ立ち退かないって言ってるだろ。
なんだとこのババア。下手に出りゃ息になりやがって。
あんたはこの間の。
なんだてめえは。
お前たちが例の地上げ屋か。
やろってのかてめえ。やろ。
Have it, son. So I'm toying with it a bit, trying to get some throws in. There we go. 5 was carry. Bang. The anime far exceeded my expectations. I'm sure it won't be. Sharks, brilliant. Man, I was blown away by Shenmue 1 at the time, but Shenmue 2 was a level above the beat with a lang shot. It did. Still does now. I do agree, Village. They did Rear and Ren well, but I did think they did this whole sort of section of the game really well.
何の用だい。
ケイカさんって人が4つの部徳を知っていると聞いて。こう、タン、カイは分かったんですが、残りの1つが。
教えてやるよ。
え？
私がケイカさ。
あなたが。
The only thing about these crystal head bloody
なぜ
bottles,
私を助けたんだい。
pain in the ass to open.
なぜって当たり前のことです。
正しいことのためにためらうことなく行動すること、それが残りの武徳さ。
待ってください。それはなんていう。
さあ忘れちまったね。知りたかったら文武病のカーン様にでも聞いてみな。
文武病のカーン様。
Right. 2 seconds. I'm going to nip to the loo and I'll be back. There we go, that's better. Motivation. Right, let's go to the temple. The style doesn't matter. I think it's his proficiency in the style that matters, and obviously he's not as strong as Landy. He's not as good, so Rio can beat him. So it's quite straightforward, at least I think it is. Still to this day, I love the Shenmue 3 Landy fight, not single player. Yeah, I agree. I know people complain about the player section around that fight, but the general feeling of you ain't touching this guy, like the sequence after that is perfect. It's brilliant. Some of the best choreography in the series, actually. And the fact that VF used that kick over the arm, yeah, to me just goes, yeah, that's good. And I agree, Bai was like, ooh, who's this dude? You know, like quite a big moment in the game. He didn't get enough in the anime, unfortunately. I would have liked more. Rio like takes him out in like 10 seconds. And it's like, actually, it was sort of bigged up in the game to be quite a challenging fight. He didn't get quite enough, but there we are. Let's carry on. My friend Tom, yes.
すみません。ただいま一般の方のご参拝は。
聞きたいことがあるんだ。ここにカウン様って。
ええ、カウン様なら奥の方に。
会いたいんだ。今入れるかな。
No, get out.
ただいま廟内は大掃除中ですので参拝はお断りしているんです。すみませんがお引き取りください。
Negotiate or intrude. Will intrude. Hey,
Yeah.
Sonic.
Those
Welcome.
someone
Good to see you. How you doing? Well.
わかりました。ちょっと伺ってきます。
入るなら今しかないか。
Right, let's wander on in. Can you save it here? No. I have interest. I can't remember if I ever done this. You can't go around the back. It's worth a look. 10:30, runners. See how I get on, see how I feel. We're sitting here through the wood. Go on to disc 2.
失礼します。
Maybe start the book carrying. We'll see how we get on.
Fuck. なんで俺だけ鈴洗いなんだよ、もう。
すいません。
ああ、何？今は一般の人は入っちゃダメだよ。
カウン様に会いたいんだ。
Feels probably strongest player in the game with huge muscles.
お前になら大掃除が終わってからだよ。
Well, it's not wise big. You look at the chapter cards, could be someone that Rio comes across in a later game. Who knows?
だったら、まずご奉仕するんだね。
ご奉仕？
そう。
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? I'm struggling a little bit. I'm a bit like in the week, it's like getting up at 5, flipping, go to bed at 11. You're like.
わかった。
やらせてくれ。Stay till 6:30 today. I can't stay up for the game
じゃあ、この
tomorrow.
辺からやって。
As much as I'd
壁を
love
きれいに
to.
拭くんだよ。
I'm not going to stay awake. I won't be able to function at work. I'll be a mess. I'll be like, oh my god, kill me. You know, it's not worth it. I'd rather be disappointed and alive rather than disappointed and shattered. And tell my confidence in how we're going to do tomorrow. I know.
日々修練を積み重ねていく。
I know.
ってことは他の字も壁のどこかに。
Has Shenmue Dojo found any more finds from the past? Renan, I don't know if you saw. Let me dig this out. You probably would. I think most of you would have seen these. In fairness, and we'll dig them out anyway.
正しいことのためにためらうことなく。
We got some more artworks a couple of months ago. I want to say now. It's like you know where to go. You think I'd would be able to now after playing this for as much as I have.
分かったよ。4つの部族とは甲、丹、海、そして義。
Ah yes, here we are. Runners, I don't know if you've seen this. It might be worth everybody else as well who hasn't seen this. But these are the artworks we got this year.
もしかしてあなたでは。
And we did a podcast on them.
修験たちって人を探すのに当李将老師を頼れと言われたんです。
Get a link for that as well.
親父が蘭亭に殺されたわけを修験たちは知ってるんです。
君は父親の仇を討つ気なのか。
誓ったんです。
あなたが邪道に落ちると知ってお父さんは喜ぶのかしら。邪道とは人の道を外れるということよ。仇討ちも人殺しであることに変わりはない。
Get the podcast up
つまり
there
邪
with me
道
a
と
あ
second.
んたと話してるんじゃない。
God,
俺は
10 episodes.
こちらの老師と。
老子はこのお方だ。
え？
Ah, here it is. Here's the discussion. Do you think we will have Shenmue 3 enhanced for GTA 6? If I'd put money on it, no. And actually, I think if anything, they'd be better off delaying it until that's sort of passed. But that's a conversation for not me. Just for context, that YouTube link is the podcast where myself, James, and Shenmue using Stu discuss the new artwork, including the Mao, the lady we found in the other artworks, is actually touted to be Ren's fiancée. Big news that was. I love this as well. I was like, you ain't touching me, son. All the Niao tonight will make me think she had a great presence at 3. I think she possibly could have done. I think had they been able to execute the way they wanted, she may have done. But yeah, she was concepted out years ago. And she's using all four and saying two and making very clever. That was the kind of thing. Yeah, it was. I mean, 3 lacked the right direction of 1 and 2. Certainly 2. Yeah, we need to see more of it. Music's cool. Agreed.
これは
どうせ行くあてもないのです。
Excuse me.
いや、俺は。
後でその地図の
How
場所
many,
に。
just out of interest, it may not be many. How many of you are going to Gamescom, if at all, this year? I'm going to be there. I've got to fly home Wednesday evening. But I'm going to go over Tuesday morning, get there for lunchtime, and then go home Wednesday. Both voice actors are so good. Yeah, they do. I prefer the Japanese dub, but the Liesel who does the English is good as well. Her appearance at the castle was the identity. No, that's before was yeah, agree. Completely agree. Didn't handle that very well. And actually, the artworks we did sort of showed. I think there was more planned there with her reveal. And it just never happened.
俺は自分の立場って
あなたを預かるとは承諾した。それ以外のことは約束した。
じゃあ
そんなことより自分
俺の
あなたの技は荒削りだ。
あなたとって
本気でな。
え
己の未熟さを
なぜさ
隠してあなたが見抜け。
あの時は女性が老子なんて
Rio's
思いもしなかった
naivety
から
here.
外見にとらわれるから年齢も性別。
Quite like the
Shuei-san.
chats that she
再現度は
she
この
has. We're gonna zoom in for a bit. I know it's gonna do a bit of retweeting. Yeah, Sunroll and Story Shenmue 3, I don't mind. She needed fleshing out. I think it could have been fleshed out more. And as I say, I think they planned more for it. Identity stuff would have been fleshed out properly with perspective system. Yeah, I agree. I think that relationship would have been there. But unfortunately, we didn't get there. Oh, blooming hell, Morocco stuffed Canada 3-0. Okay. What we're dealing with. We're up to nearly 1,300 posts in the news section over on X as well. I'm going to take a quick screenshot of that. If I don't, I'll forget. We're getting ourselves over to disc number 2 shortly. And we will make a start. We've got a bit of time to make a start on disc 2 and see how we get on. Any of our American friends in chat, what are you doing for Independence Day? Reynolds think, yeah, do you know what? I think we're going out as well, frankly. I hope not, but I'm not convinced. We haven't been very good. I think just think having now son and now we're clearly in charge of the rest of it will be from the get-go. I'd rather have more time for her to be able to be more. Yeah, I get that. I can understand that point. Three just needed more extra reveal in big moments. Still thinking they redubbed the conversation revealing who Landy is. That was what we said in 2. It'd be a quick win. Yeah, I can understand that.
ここの207号室よ。
え？
来なさい。
Like I said, 3 did a lot of things well, but it struggled with the story, and I've sort of bashed that drum as hard as I can with the people that matter. Hopefully a 4 will allow for more story. We'll just have to see. I'm confident.
この部屋よ。
はあ。
入りなさい。
ここってシュエイさんの部屋ですか？
そうよ。
Let's see why
何か
Shenmue
問
3 can't
題
get
が
direct
Yeah.
help from another developer.
でも俺がここに泊まるってことは
Yeah, you need someone to commit to the money though. That's the problem.
何考えてるの？あなたはソファーで寝るの？
まあいいか。
me to save this first. Always save. Always save. Now what I have to do, because I can't open and put the disc in, is I need to restart it. So let's turn you off. Turn you on. And we'll get a start on disc 2 at least. And if I have to reset the clock, I'm sure Shenmue Park will be very happy. Yes, I will. Well, we're going to do this. We're going to do this properly, ladies and gentlemen. We are resetting the clock. Yeah. It's like, what's Rio up to? Clock must be correct. Rio being humbled by viewing and learning about other viewpoints is really great. Yeah, true. Well, I want to support Shenmue 3 now. I do question if some support is enough. I do, but that's the budget. I'd love to have had more, but the money's not there. And when I say the money's not there, it really isn't there. Hopefully, given the recent Sony news, we can lean into some of that and go, well, yeah, this is a proper physical release. Everything on the disc or cart. Yeah, this is good. You can speak to many people about viewing. Like, obviously, I've gone a bit further ahead. You can talk to everyone about her, and it's quite cool. They all know her, respect her. A nice little touch. Right. I like Fang Mei's introduction actually as well, must be said. Let's do some book carrying, people. Here you go, Ria. It's a Pikachu. 987, I was alive when this was happening. How many of you can say that? I can say that. We're old as hell, far away. We're old as shit. But we enjoy it. I found a little hang of it. You get the moves at the end of it, which is cool. Been attacked by my son. Is that the phone Ria calls it? Well, it could be. Lee 5111. I was 11. Yeah, 11. Christ. Good to see you, Lee, by the way. Yes, I did know that. I did know it was Pikachu's Japanese voice. Quite a big get at the time, actually. I've said this before, I'll say it again. If we get Shenmue 4 or a new Shenmue game outside of obviously 3 and Hearts, like a proper mainline game, I will throw a party somewhere in London. Fuck it. Throw a party. I'm a fossil chick.
Ah, sorry. 頑張れば早く終われますよ。
わかった。
どれも貴重な本ですから落とさないように。じゃあ頼みましたよ。
やるか。
It's a 5-11 project. Cheeky bugger.
その調子で次を頼みます。
Village, I was born the year. God almighty. Thanks, Village, for making me feel really fucking old. I joke, it's
そ
fine.
の調子で次を頼みます。
It's fine. Everything hurts now and again, but I accept my age with some level of grace. I don't have too much of a midlife crisis yet. Yeah, that makes me shudder. Damn, man. Fair play. Like.
その調子で次を頼みます。
God. Just shows though, with our ages, Yu Suzuki needs to be getting on with it. I feel like a spring chicken as a 91 baby. 90. Okay. 41. Jesus.
その調子で次を頼みます。
I'm surrounded by all these people that should be in the old people's home. My motorcycle is my midlife crisis. That's the typical thing, isn't it? Midlife crisis by a motorbike. Are you driving it to the harbour late at night at 100 miles an hour because you've got to get there? That's the question. Because if you're doing that, it's not a midlife crisis. It's a necessity. I bought a motorcycle too. I've never been interested in it. I've got maybe people who've got bikes. I've never been bothered. But fair play, like, I do think they look cool. Battering through this as quick as we can. Or if I was speed running it, I'd just fail it. Just drop them because it's quicker. Because I think you lose 15-ish minutes per fail. But I have to confess I wasn't paying a huge amount of attention.
さあ、どんどん行きましょう。
I still can't get over that. 20 villages, 25. We've got a 91 child in here. God, I feel old. And the reactions aren't what they were. Someone tweeted saying, oh, back in the 90s we were all good pilots playing Star Fox. It took me ages to get used to it. I was like, oh, what we're doing? But I've actually got my head round it. I'm glad the QTEs here aren't sort of the planks level QTE where you're sort of sat there panicking because you've got about 2 seconds before it comes in, or Shenmue 3's flipping QTE sequences. My God. Joel asks 492 days out of 94. Alright. 94. Show off. So bad. It's all muscle memory. We do it a few times, you'd be alright. I mean, I'm doing it and I'm semi-pissed, so... I still think it's awesome to this day. Shenmue had a motorcycle, yes. Shenmue 3's QTs was something else. They were, but I can assure you that they have that you have an option in Enhanced to change that. Not gonna lie, I hate the multi-QTs in Shenmue 2. I did, but nowadays I'm okay with them.
次が最後ですね。
when Shenmue came out, I rushed home from work to work the second job driving the forklift. Legendary. Are we anticipating an hour to catch those sodding leaves? Hey, Beard Gaming, welcome. It's creeping up 1.3k now as well over on X. It's going up and up, people. Thank you, because it's keeping that noise out there is fantastic.
どう？
まあなんとか。
ちゃんとやっているようね。この調子で明日も頼むわ。
Like the multi-keys to
Shuya san.
as a kid.
修験達のことを教えてください。
考えておくわ。それまでは虫干しに
Save just outside the 5-star office to avoid it. Yeah, I can imagine that. It's evil. If I'm ever watching people stream it for the first time, I'm always like, save, 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 because otherwise you're going to be in trouble. What's interesting is easier than in the remasters. Easier than the remasters, rather. I'd have to compare it. I don't know if we'll get there tonight, but it'd be interesting to compare that camera. I can't remember. We're getting her and enjoying the figgies, which is great. And they look really good. Like, honestly, having seen the designs, you're not going to be disappointed. I can't hype them enough. They look fantastic. My motorbike is a Suzuki too. Excellent. Right, what are we doing? How are we doing for time? We'll keep going a teeny bit more, I think. I'm having a good time. We'll save this anyway. I am going to spend some money at the fortune tellers. Because why not?
Oh,
I was like, is this guy like off his head? Is he stoned? Look for the next figures wave, yes.
占っていくか？一回20ドルじゃ。
20ドルか。
お金で己の運命を知ることができ、しかも迷いが晴れる安いものよの。
はあ。
さあ、どうじゃ。
お願いします。
それではそこに座って。
Where's my wrong with it like that? Oh, yeah, no.
待望の人未だ現れず、その足跡のみ古き町にあり。
それは
古き町とは大老街のことじゃろう。
わかりました。
まあ待て、手には続きがある。部を営みとする者を尋ねよと出ておる。
部を営む？
武術に関係した店かの。
わかりました。当たってみます。
ここまでじゃ。
それだけですか
？20ドルではそんなもんじゃ。
System 201 back in 2002 here in Brazil. I played a pirated copy of this game because I didn't have the money. My Dreamcast was set to Spanish while the game only had English subtitles to save space on the CD. The game simply wouldn't advance. At times due to this conflict, I didn't realise the language check was the cause. I read those books a million times trying to figure out the bug. Man, oh man, fair play. And you're here today, so you clearly didn't impact your love for Shenmue too much. Oh, Fang Mei, we're going to talk to you.
ちょっといいか。
あ、昨日はよ。
まあな。
そうです。
今ちょっと。
はい？何です？
修験達って。
修験達。
I love how Rhea doubts the fortune teller. Like a charm court who uses a magnifying glass to examine it.
思い出す。
ごめんなさい。
そうか。
本当に。
いや。ちょっといいか。
あら？
修験達。
ダメです。
いや。
本当に。
If we were closer, we'd do the birthday event, but we're not. We're miles off. I think the game's like the 15th of January or something now. We're miles off. Oh, excuse me. I remember playing this for the first time. I was everyone, are you under zero? Are you under zero? Like, they didn't tell me anything. But you go straight here and they tell you everything in one fell swoop. But what we're going to do is we're going to get the trigger, and then I think I'll call it there, because then I can get into the game. Next stream, pick it up, speed it through. I'm going to buy a move though, if it will let me. There you go, Vivi. Yeah, Joey, I didn't even notice it. It's so bad of me that it's green. I'm gonna buy it.
これにするか。これを。
いい買い物じゃよ。毎度。
We'll sort this out, and then we'll talk to the guy here, and then we'll call it a night. Handbook. I always found it very satisfying to fill this in. Oh, I didn't get the mysterious scroll. How naughty of me. Oh, I did. I'd agree. I think it looks nicer.
いらっしゃい。
修験達。
合成講師という会社を起こして、昔はかなり流星を
Just love
誇
seeing
った
this
人。
played on the original hardware.
今
Well,
どこ
every
にいるか
fourth
わ
of
か
the
りません
month
か。
we are playing this on OG hardware. It started when we did the 25th
あ
stream
まり人前には
for
出てこない
Shenmue's
人だっ
release in the
たから
West
の
in America. And it's sort of carried on playing
そうですか。
Shenmue 1, and we're now
うちには
playing
よ
Shenmue
く
2 on
武
OG
術関
hardware.
係のも
It's
の
on
を
a
買いに来られ
GDMU,
ての。
not to lie there.
武術関係の。
Often I
研究
appreciate
熱心な
it. Well,
人
no,
で
thank you
か
for
なり
joining.
造形
Like,
が深かったの。
that's all, you know, people
Oh.
enjoying Shenmue, enjoying the streams,
修
enjoying
験
the
達さんが
content,
記した書
getting out there
物
together
での
as a community. This is what it's
さまざ
all
まな
about.
憲法の流派がまとめられ、
その部に。
いや
文部病。
向こうの同志様に。
わかりました。
Right, so we're going to call things there, I think. So let's just stop there, save the game. Belfast Irish Celt 32. I just came across your channel. It's so awesome to find fellow Shenmue fans. Welcome. You've come in at the end of the stream, but welcome all the same. Drop us a subscription. Hit that bell for notifications, all the usual stuff I'm sure you hear YouTubers say all the time. Stop playing now because we're just about to finish the stream. But thank you for joining. And if you want to join more streams, we stream on the 4th of every month. And we're going to be playing through more Shenmue 2 on original Dreamcast hardware with a GDMU. But I'm going to round things off there because we're coming up to probably, just coming up to sort of 20 to 11. And I need to be alive tomorrow. And if I carry on going, I thought that, it was quiet because it's not a drive. Otherwise, you'd probably be deafened by it. Probably be louder than the air conditioning unit I've got here, frankly. But amazing all the same. We're going to stop there. Just a little things to round off here. We have trended again over on X. That is, I think, 27 or 28 months in a row. I will check my maths on that because I can't remember exactly the dates. But again, trended again, superb, and it keeps going up. The noise is palpable over there, which is fantastic. Blue Sky, we trended in the top 5 over there earlier this morning, which is fantastic as well. I've seen loads of posts, loads of artwork today. I think it's been really, really busy, which has been really refreshing and awesome to see. So that's brilliant. So again, if anybody needs a little reminder of what we're doing on the 4th of every month. Hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4 to trend as much as possible. Gosh, I don't know what news we'll get before next week. Hopefully something. It's always typical that James and I record a podcast and then we get some sort of news after we've recorded a news section. So we'll just have to see how it ends up. But hey, all the same, we'll see how we end up. I just want to say thank you to everybody in the community who's been out pushing on X, Blue Sky, and all the social media platforms. The noise, as I say, is very important. It's palpable. It keeps Shenmue in the limelight. It keeps Sega on notice that we're here. Obviously, Crossroads is doing well, but there's been so many Shenmue comparisons to it. It's a really good opportunity for us to keep that message pushed forward as much as we possibly can. And hopefully, maybe change some minds around what's going to happen with the Shenmue series from Sega's point of view. That said, in terms of the next few weeks, there'll be the Saturday videos coming back out as normal. So there wasn't one tonight because of the stream, but the Saturday videos will continue as normal. I'm editing, or James will be editing a podcast on the Shenmue Passport currently. And then what we're going to be doing is I will edit the video and hopefully get that in the next few weeks as well. And I've got a video to record around the Kikizo article on Shenmue 3 for next gen, so check that out. That'll be out in the next few weeks, give or take, when I can get to the editing. As I say to everybody, thank you for participating, thank you for retweeting, enjoying the content and being there. Without you guys in the community, none of this happens. I can't stress that enough. It's all well and good me, James, sitting here bleating this message out to everybody, but if you guys don't get behind it, none of it happens. And I'm just sort of talking into absolutely nowhere in the void. So thank you to everybody who's been here tonight, tweeting, whatever it is, wherever you are. Thank you, because it means the world and it keeps Shenmue alive, which is the most important thing here. And hopefully we'll get more games. So as I say, video out on next Saturday, which will be the 11th of July. So check that out. Hopefully England win overnight. We'll just see how that goes. Overnight tomorrow, rather. My brain's absolutely frazzled. And I will be back on the 4th of August with the next hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4 stream, where we continue Shenmue 2 on OG Dreamcast hardware. But for now, guys, I will take us out to Wish as normal, and I'll see you all in a month unless something major breaks. Take it easy, guys, and I will see you all soon. Have a fantastic rest of weekend.
「いつか見た夢のように頬を撫でて通り過ぎる海へ」「つながるほど潮の香り運ぶよ」「愛しさが優しい嘘つかせる」寂しさを今抱いてほしいのに I wish you were all with me, here with me 幾つの夜を越えても込み上げる切なさは行くあてもないまま巡る季節の中で流されそう